am back in Paris, and this is my second visit. The first time felt rushed because I had a long stopover and used it to take a quick boat cruise over the Seine River. And I made a quick stop at the Eiffel Tower, which stands as a symbol of Paris. I passed some of Paris' most recognizable landmarks. I saw Point Alexandre Tree from the river with the four gilded statues at its corner, and it's seen as the most elegant bridge in the city. I passed Hotel de Ville, which is the city hall. Notre Dame stood there. It was still under construction from the fire of 2019. I caught view of Saint Genevieve, the patron of Paris. I went by Musée d'Orsay, one of the most famous art museums in the world, another historic building along the river. The Notre Dame Cathedral rises from the heart of Paris. Its construction was said to have started in 1263, and it was built for nearly 200 years. This cathedral defines Gothic design in France. Pointed arcs lift the structure upward. Ribbed vaults spread weight across stone walls. Flying buttresses support the building from the outside. At the west facade, three large portals line the entrance. Each one tells a biblical story through sculpture. Above them sits the Gallery of Kings. 28 stones figure represent the kings of Judah. And higher up, the twin towers dominate the skyline. They hold bells that shape daily life in medieval Paris. And if you look closely, you will see the balance, the stone, the light, vertical lines pulling your eyes upward. Although Notre Dame was built a long time ago, it still inspires awe, and 8 centuries later, it still does. The Notre Dame Cathedral caught fire on April 15, 2019, and the flames spread fast. The spire collapsed, and the roof gave way. The firefighters did their best to salvage the towers, and they were able to save the main stone structure. And France just gave themselves like 5-year building plan in order to bring it back to life. Everything was done, and true to what the target that was set, 5 years later, the Notre Dame Cathedral was reopened, and that is why I'm able to visit. This is Shakespeare and Company, one of Paris' most famous bookshops. It opened in 1951 right across from Notre Dame. Writers, students, and readers still pass through this narrow room. Books stacked from floor to ceiling, every corner feel lived in. Welcome to the Louvre Museum. Originally a royal palace, it dates back to the 12th century. The building's design is a blend of eras: classical columns, ornate facades, and detailed sculpture reflect its royal past. symmetry and grand arcs give it a commanding presence. The modern glass pyramid at the entrance contrasts sharply with the historic stonework, letting light flood the main hall. Inside the museum houses centuries of art and history. Fun fact, the Louvre is the world's largest art museum with over 380,000 objects. Recently, some historic crowns were stolen. That was in October 2025. Every corner tells a story, from ancient sculpture to iconic painting. Right by is the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel, a historic gateway located between the Louvre Museum and the Tuileries Garden. It is called the Little Brother in reference to the larger and more famous Arc de Triomphe de l'Étoile. This one is about half the size. The statue on top is the Corriga, a chariot pulled by 4 horses. Right next is the Tuileries Garden, which has converted to a Christmas market, La Magie de Noël. This market is one of the largest in Paris, stretching along the edge of the Louvre Museum and Place de la Concorde. It's well known for its carnival rides, Christmas pyramids, artisan gifts, and fresh culinary treats. The Luxor obelisk is located in the center of the Place de la Concorde. The pedestal is particularly famous for its gold leaf engravings, which you can see on the left side of the stone block. These diagrams illustrate the complex machinery and engineering used to lower the obelisk in Egypt, transport it across the sea, and re-erect it in Paris in 1836. The obelisk itself is over 3,000 years old and was originally gifted to France by Muhammad Ali Pasha, the ruler of Ottoman Egypt. The Avenue des Champs-Élysées is famously nicknamed the most beautiful avenue in the world. But today, it is just as famous for being a high-octane global shopping destination. It serves as a majestic link between two of Paris' most important landmarks. The avenue runs northwest from the Place de la Concorde towards the Arc de Triomphe. The Champs-Élysées is regarded as the central stretch of the historical axis, a perfect straight line of monuments that runs through the heart of Paris, and with the shopping experience evolving as you move towards the Arc. The Arc de Triomphe sits at the western summit of the Avenue des Champs-Élysées, in the center of the Place Charles de Gaulle, historically called Place de l'Étoile. because 12 grand avenues radiate out from it like a star. It is the site of the annual Bastille Day military parade and the finish line of the Tour de France. The Arc was commissioned by Napoleon in 1806 to celebrate the victories of the French army. Beneath its arc lies the tomb of the unknown soldier from World War I. Visitors can climb 284 steps to the top from beneath the structure for what many locals consider the best view of Paris, because it's only view that actually includes the Eiffel Tower in the skyline. There are actually three main arcs that form a straight line across the city, known as the historical axis: the Little Brother or Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel, and the modern brother La Grande Arc de la Défense, and also the Arc de Triomphe. Sacré-Cœur Basilica, or the Basilica of the Sacred Heart of Paris, is located at the summit of the Butte Montmartre. It is one of the most iconic landmarks in Paris, France. It is a landmark of profound spiritual and historical significance, often considered a symbol of national penance following the Franco-Prussian War and the Paris Commune. Perched atop the highest point in Paris, this white basilica is celebrated for its unique Romano-Byzantine architecture and its perpetual spiritual mission, having maintained a tradition of continuous prayer since 1885. It was constructed from travertine stone, which naturally secretes calcite when it rains, keeping the exterior strikingly white despite urban pollution. Designed in a Greek cross shape with four smaller domes surrounding a central dome that reached a height of 83 meters. The facade is adorned with prominent bronze equestrian statues of French national saints, Joan of Arc and King Saint Louis IX. Houses the Savoyard, one of the world's heaviest bell, weighing nearly 19 tons. The dome view offers a 360-degree panoramic view of Paris that is often compared to the view from Eiffel Tower. It requires a climb of approximately 300 steps as there is no elevator. Padlocks on the fences in front of the Sacré-Cœur are known as love locks, cadenas d'amour. The ritual involves a couple writing their names or initial on a padlock, attaching it to a public fence or gate, and then traditionally throwing the keys away. This is meant to symbolize unbreakable and eternal love. Because it sits at the highest point in the city, the steps in front of the basilica offer one of the best panoramic views of Paris. So that's a summary of my second Paris trip. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips and stories. My social media handles are on the screen. And if you are planning your own Paris trip, drop your questions in the comments. I'll be more than glad to respond to your inquiries. Until the next one, this is Travel with Ola signing out.